What if I told you that most people spend their entire lives following a plan that was never designed to make them free? A plan that tells you, go to school, get a job, save money, retire at 65, and maybe, just maybe, enjoy life after you're too old to live it. But what if there were other roads? Today, I'll tell you the story of three men. All started with the same opportunities, but they chose three completely different paths: the sidewalk, the slow lane, and the fast lane. And by the end of this, you'll know exactly which one you're on. Jason never worried too much about the future. In college, while others stressed about careers, Jason just wanted to live in the moment. Late-night parties, new gadgets on credit cards, weekend trips he couldn't afford. He always said, money comes and goes, life is now. And at first, it felt amazing. After graduation, Jason picked up a job. Nothing special, just enough to get by. But his habits didn't change. Every paycheck was gone within days. New phone, new clothes, nights out. Savings? Zero. Investments? Never even thought about it. This is the sidewalk, a life with no financial plan, no control, and no awareness of how money actually works. Years passed. At 30, Jason was still renting. At 40, debt started piling up. At 50, stress replaced the fun. Because the truth hit him late. When you live only for today, you eventually sacrifice every tomorrow. Jason didn't choose a bad life. He just never chose a direction at all. Michael was different. He believed in the safe path. Study hard, get a degree, find a stable job. And he did exactly that. He graduated, got hired at a corporate firm, and started climbing, step by step. Every month, he saved a portion of his salary. He invested in retirement funds. He avoided risks. He followed everything society told him. And according to the world, Michael was doing perfectly. This is the slow lane. The idea that wealth comes from saving money, investing slowly, and waiting decades. But there was a hidden cost: time. Michael worked 9 to 6, then 9 to 7, then sometimes weekends too. Promotions came slowly. Freedom was always delayed. He told himself, one day it'll all be worth it. At 45, he had stability. At 55, he had savings. At 65, he had retirement. But by then, energy was low, dreams had faded, and time was no longer on his side. Michael didn't fail, but he traded his entire life for a future that arrived too late. Ethan saw something others didn't. He realized early that wealth isn't about saving money, it's about creating value. Instead of asking, how can I earn more per hour? He asked, how can I stop trading time for money completely? He focused on building systems, not jobs, creating scalable income, solving real problems, and controlling his time. Ethan didn't start rich. He started confused, just like everyone else. His first idea failed, then another, then another. He lost money, he doubted himself, people told him to get a real job. But he learned something powerful. Failure wasn't the enemy. Inaction was. He studied markets. He understood demand. He built something people actually needed. A small online service at first, then it grew. More users, more value, more income. And most importantly, it didn't depend on his time. At 32, Ethan wasn't just earning money. He owned a system. At 35, he had what most people wait their entire lives for: freedom. The freedom to wake up without an alarm, to choose how he spends his day, to live life on his own terms. Three men. Jason spent everything he earned and lost control of his future. Michael saved everything he could, but lost control of his time. Ethan built something bigger than himself and gained control of both: money, time, and freedom. You rarely get all three unless you choose differently. Now stop for a second and be honest with yourself. Which life feels familiar? Are you living like Jason, focused only on today? Are you following Michael's path, waiting for a future that keeps moving further away? Or are you ready to think like Ethan? Because the fast lane isn't easy. It demands risk, discipline, and patience in the short term. But it gives you something priceless, a life where time is yours. The biggest lie we're told is this, that we have plenty of time. But the truth is, every single day, you're locking in your future with your habits, your choices, your mindset. So choose carefully, because one day, you won't just be thinking about success, you'll be living the result of the road you picked. Make sure it leads to freedom. If this changed how you see money and life, like, subscribe, and start building your fast lane. Because freedom isn't found, it's built.